Hi my loves, welcome to my channel. We have another monthly TBR video. I have grown to love these videos for a while. I just didn't do them, and I will say I am getting so much better at completing my monthly TBR. I think I read about 5 out of 7 of the books on my last monthly TBR, which is like unheard of for me. I don't usually do that well. Like last month, we are going to be doing a TBR wheel, chooses my read. So I put in about 12 prompts, and we are gonna let the wheel randomly choose these prompts. I think I'm gonna choose about 7 books again. I feel like that's a good number for me, and I am so happy to say that I'm going on to university holidays, so I will actually have a little bit more time on my hands to be reading. You have no idea how happy I am to say that. I literally had like hardly any time to read last month, and it was just, oh, it was so stressful. Anyway, very happy that I'm gonna have more. I've got a lot of my books stacked up here that I would like to put on my physical TBR, and then I do have a few like in my head that I would like to get or at least read on my Kindle this month. I'm trying to be a lot more mindful with my book buying, and I really want to use my Kindle a lot more because I feel like it doesn't get enough use. So anyway, let's tap and spin our first prompt for the month. Let a friend choose my TBR. Okay, we're going to text Emily. You may know her. She pretty much knows what I have and haven't read, so I'm going to give her complete freedom to just choose whatever she wants. So I'm just going to say, hey, can you pick a book for my TBR? I just said any book you want to see me read because, as I said, she knows what I've read, what I haven't read, and I'll just wait for her to reply. She's already said, like, can I choose anything? So I'm sure she'll reply very, very soon. Oh, she already replied. Okay. The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry. She read this, I think, this month or last month, and she like absolutely was raving about it. So I'm very excited to go into that one. I think it is a little bit of like a thriller, psychological thriller kind of thing. I've been very much in my thriller era at the moment, so I am very, very happy with that choice. I'm actually very excited about that. So this is the first book going on our TBR. I don't have the physical copy yet. I'll probably read it on my Kindle. The next prompt, a 5-star prediction. So a book I am predicting to be a 5 stars. Okay, I feel like there's a few on this stack that I definitely am predicting. Just for the summer, I'm kind of predicting to be a 5 stars. I am currently working my way through Abby's backlist. I read Part of Your World, and I want to read Yours Truly and then get to this one because I want to read them in order. I want to have the full experience. And I've been seeing so many incredible reviews about this, so I definitely have very high hopes for it. So I feel like that could definitely be a contender. I am quite picky with my 5-star read, but I have a good feeling about this one. The only other one on my physical TBR that I can think that maybe is A Conjuring of Light, which is the 3rd book and final book in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I've been meaning to read this for ages. I haven't. I do think I'll get to it this month, whether or not it's on my TBR, because as I said, I finally have more time. But I think for this prompt, I'm gonna put Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I think that's how you pronounce it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But again, been hearing incredible things about this, and just really, really curious. So I think this will be the 2nd book I want to put on the TBR. So if you don't know, Abby Jimenez has like all these interconnected standalones, and I'm going into a lot of them blind, but Part of Your World, then Yours Truly, and then this one, that's like kind of the order you read them in. So I'm working my way. You don't have to at all, but apparently you get the best reading experience when you do that. So the blurb says, Justin has a curse, and thanks to a Reddit thread, it is now all over the internet. Every woman he dates goes to find their soulmate the second they break up. When a woman slides into his DMs with the same problem, they come up with a plan. They'll date, they'll break up, and cancel each other's curses. So it just sounds cute, it sounds fun, and I feel like Abby just has a really great way of writing characters, so I'm very excited about this. This one can go over here. 3rd prompt, a new release. Again, a great, great prompt. For a new release, I feel like this is absolutely no question on what I want to read. Whoops. In hindsight, like piling them all up probably wasn't the best idea. But that is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Hashek kindly sent me an ARC for this only just a few days ago. This is Ali Hazelwood's newest release. I believe it releases early June, and I am so excited to read this. I've been waiting until I finish my assignments so I can give it like my full attention, but oh my gosh, I'm excited to read this. I love Ali Hazelwood's writing. I think she's so fun, so addictive. I love her little chick flicks. I think they're great, so I definitely will be putting this one on for a new release. This is a STEM romance, so her last release was Bride, and that was a bit of a paranormal romance, so she's going back to her roots for this one, and I'm very excited about it. I actually am going to go into this one blind because I kind of love that best for Ali Hazelwood's books, because I feel like she always has these hilarious premises, and when you just go in and not knowing them, I feel like it makes it better. So this is the 3rd book? Yes, the 3rd book for our TBR. 4th prompt, a reread. Okay, I have very much been in my like just a mood to reread recently. I have 2 for this option. One is A Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. I love this series when I was young, and I just haven't read it in such a long time, and I just want to relive it. This and the Last Hour series by Cassandra Clare are my favorite series by her. Hang on, I need to put a jumper on. I'm getting very cold. Okay, Cardi is on. If you're unsure, Cassandra Clare is like this absolute mastermind of a romantasy author. She has written many series that are all interconnected, all set in the same world, and I am just absolutely obsessed with the romance she writes. I love her so much. So this is definitely a contender. And then the other one I have is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I'm working my way through rereading the Harry Potter series, and I'm up to the Order of the Phoenix. I don't know, I'm so torn between this. I actually have no idea. I feel like I'll probably end up reading both of them very soon anyway. I might say an Order of the Phoenix because I know I want to read this really soon, and I love this book. Like, it is one of my favorite in the series. So I think I'm going to put Order of the Phoenix, but I'll probably end up reading this very soon. Okay, what are we up to? Fifth prompt, I think? I actually can't remember. I think we're up to the fifth prompt. Yeah. A book sent to you. So I am lucky enough to be on a lot of publishing industries PR list, and so I get so many amazing books sent to me, and I really want to prioritize a lot because there's been a lot of new releases recently. So in the past month I've actually gotten all of these. The first one is an arc of Jade and Dragons by Amber Chen. This is a new YA fantasy Asian inspired mythology, I believe. It says fans of Lee Bardugo and Chloe Gong will love this, so I'm very excited about this, and this is definitely very high up there on my TBR. This comes out in June as well. We then have The Partner Plot, a cute little romance by Christina Forrest. It says Violet's career might be flourishing, but her life is a shambles. After surviving a public breakup with her ex-fiancé, Violet is now determined to focus on her career, but the universe has other ideas. Xavier Wright did not expect to run into his high school girlfriend on a trip to Vegas, but in a bid to laugh it off, they decide to celebrate together. The two party the night away without a care in the world. That is until the next morning when they wake up to each other with rings on their fingers. So it kind of gives like what happens in Vegas vibes. You know that movie with Cameron Diaz? I kind of get those vibes from this. It sounds fun. It sounds cute. I then have He's a 10 by Jessica Yale. This is a sports romance. Love a good sports romance. This is actually a soccer sports romance. I then have two thrillers. We have Everything We Never Said by Sloane Harlow. I go into my thrillers blind, so I won't say the blurb because I don't know it. But we have this option, and then we also have Two Sides to Every Murder, which is the one I'm most intrigued by. I feel like this is just and I have read the back of this one, so I will read it to you. Welcome to Camp Lost Lake. Most people's births aren't immortalized in a police report. Olivia was born during the infamous Camp Lost Lake murders. But when she started digging up events of that night, the official story starts to fall apart. Most people don't spend their childhood on the run. It sounds really interesting. It's unlike anything I've read. It's also really small. So I'm very much leaning towards this one or of Jade and Dragons. I feel like I'm gonna put this one on because I really want to get to it and really want to review it. So I feel like I'm gonna put Two Sides to Every Murder by Danielle Valentine on my TBR. Okay, we'll do two more prompts. So the 6th and 7th. Instagram chooses my read. Okay, I did this last month and it was very fun. So basically, I'm going to go to my Bookstagram and then I am going to scroll until I see a book, basically. Okay, this is like a stack of books, but I don't think that counts. I have When the Moon Hatched, but I have already read that. Funny Story, again, already read that. I might have to refresh. I think we're gonna refresh. If I can't find one, okay, we have another stack here, but there is separate ones. So there's Zodiac Academy, Archer's Voice, and Dial A for Aunties. So I've read Dial A for Aunties. I really enjoyed it. So I could just pick one of these. I could pick Zodiac Academy because I have been very intrigued by that recently, like ridiculously, but I do know that's like a massive series to get through. But you know what the hell, let's just put it on. I feel like you have to start a series to know if you're gonna like it or not anyway. So I feel like let's just put Zodiac Academy on the TBR. Didn't really see that coming, but there we go. I actually have no idea whether I'm gonna love or hate that series, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, the final prompt for this TBR, that's very funny, is let BookTok choose your read. So again, I'm going to go onto my For You page for TikTok and I'm literally just gonna scroll until I see a book. Still none, they're all book shopping apparently. Some movie recommendations. Oh my gosh. Twisted Love, but I've read that. Hang on, we might have one. This is from Savannah. Okay, we just need to know what the book is. We're just getting this at the moment. I'm just gonna screenshot this and put it up. Wish You Were Here. Okay, look, let's put it on. Let's put it on the TBR. I'm getting a lot more recommendations than I thought I would this video round. And that is everything that's on my TBR. So let's do a final recount. Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry, recommended by Emily. I'm very excited. We have Just for the Summer. I am so excited to get to this one. I definitely know I will be. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Again, definitely will be getting to this one. A reread of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. There Are Two Sides to Every Murder by Danielle Valentine. The Zodiac Academy and Wish You Were Here. So I feel like that's a very solid TBR. There's definitely a lot of like options there for me to choose. And I'm very excited for June now. So thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for my May reading wrap up, which will hopefully be up soon. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video.